Solely in the state of California, the number of residents has increased by 16 million since the year 1980. California has the largest number of residents in the United States of America. With almost 40 million residents, California is the most populous state in the nation. California has almost 1.5 times that of second-place Texas, standing with 28 million residents. One of every 8 U.S. residents live in the Golden State. California's population nearly tripled in the last half of the 20th century. Did you know California's population is one of the world's most diverse? No race or ethnicity constitutes a majority of the state's population. 39% are Latino, 38% are white, 14% Asian American, 6% African American, 3% multiracial, and less than 1% American Indian. Also, California has some of the country's largest cities. Los Angeles is the second largest of the nation with a population of more than 4 million. For the first time in many decades, the Bay Area has witnessed the fastest rate of growth of any region in the state of California.
En 1981. A Corona, California. La pobreza de México. $3.25. No, no era muy poblado todavía. Ha crecido mucho la población, mucha gente que emigran de todos los países de Centroamérica, donde quiera. Más cuando han aumentado los salarios, pero a mí nunca me han aumentado ningún trabajo así, todo ha cambiado, todo ha subido mucho. Pues se ve muy difícil, todo está muy caro. Rentas, comidas, todo, no ajusta uno con lo que uno gana.
In our lifetimes, and surely in the next few generations, we will begin to notice the essential depletion of our U.S. reserves. California's agriculture will be limited in the future based upon anticipated population growth and available resources. The necessary resources for successful agricultural production will continue to be depleted as the resources continue to grow to be scarce. The majority of the economic activity is centered in the main cities such as San Francisco, San Jose, Los Angeles, and San Diego. California has the largest economy in all of the country. If it were its own nation, California would have the 5th largest economy in the world. There are 2.3 billion acres of land in the U.S., but only 20% is considered suitable for agricultural production. Of that land considered suitable, California owns a large amount, and it is where most of the U.S. agricultural production comes from. California's population is increasing while arable land is decreasing. Potential land that is fertile is being lost to the development of urbanization and industrialism. About 8% of the 100 million acres in California, 8 million acres are devoted to crops. But every year 1.5% are lost from production of urban and industrialism. Because the population is constantly growing, the demand for houses and places to work increases, so these land areas are taken over for that reason. It is projected that by the year 2035, about 32 million of California's 100 million acres will need to be used for the housing, employment, and transportation of those 32 million additional people. As the human population continues to climb expeditiously, the prices of foods and housing are two of the prime factors of life that will be much more expensive because of the fact they will be more limited. To date, about 91% of California's wetlands have been drained or changed in order to create more room for human activities. The natural biodiversity has been significantly reduced because of this. In our lifetimes, and most definitely in the lives of our future generations, we will begin to notice the essential depletion of our U.S. reserves. California's agriculture will be limited in the future, based upon anticipated population growth and available resources. This will also cause a change in diet, primarily due to the large growth in prices of food throughout the years as a product of overpopulation. As compared to the 15% average of incomes used on food, there's possible chance of the average reaching up to 40% or even 50% of incomes on food. Conserving remaining natural resources is a necessary starting point in the plan to preserve our health and quality of life. Population needs to be stabilized, and luckily, we have available resources such as contraceptives to prevent an excessive amount of people in the state of California. The future of California depends on the actions imposed on it today.